everyone, my name's Kevin and I'm hella gay. Happy National Coming Out Day, everyone! Because of today, I thought it'd be appropriate to come out myself. While I've never considered myself in the closet or not out, I haven't really shared my experience with you guys. But I thought maybe I should come out and say my story and my journey in hopes to maybe inspire some of you guys, or just to give you guys a kind of more peek at my life. Overall, I really identify myself with the term queer. But if I was to break it down in more of an in-depth kind of look at my sexuality and romantic side of attraction, it gets a little more complicated. Breaking it down into the two sides, romantic attraction and sexual attraction, I identify as two different things. Firstly, on the romantic side, I identify as somewhere on the bi-romantic spectrum, whether it be bi, pan, not really sure, still trying to figure that out myself, but as of right now, I identify somewhere on the bi-romantic spectrum. On my sexual attraction side, I identify as asexual. So what do these two terms mean? Well, they have a lot of different meanings depending on who's using them. But for me, I do have romantic attraction towards people, but I have none, absolutely none, of sexual appeal towards anyone, no matter what gender. I'm completely sexually repulsed. But overall, again, I really like identifying with the word queer. Now for some, queer may not be a nice term that they like, or some people take it another way, but for me, kind of sits well with me, and I don't have to go into a long, deep discussion of my two kind of spectrums that I'm on, so it's a lot easier for me to just say queer. Here's where we get into the little journey that I went through. I was one of those kids that always looked at magazine pictures, at the pretty girls, and I would think to myself, wow, those girls sure are some cuties, and then I'd rewind and say, no, Kevin. You don't think they're cute, you just want to look like them. And that's kind of how my thought was. Fast forward to high school, I joined my GSA, my Gay Straight Alliance Club at my high school. Let's just say I walked in the club as an S and I walked out as G. During junior year, when I really got involved in the club and I started learning more about terms and just diving into more of the aspects of the queer community itself, I kind of realized more and more that some of the terms were sitting well with me, and some of the terms actually described how I was feeling. Like I said, I've never been one to have sexual attraction towards anyone. I was just a little confused. I was like, that's weird. I've never felt that. Going into my first relationship that I had in junior year, that kind of helped me discover more about myself and learned kind of how things sat with me and how other things didn't. And through that, I was able to come to terms with my own identity and who I actually was. I was a lucky kid, and my parents were really loving and really accepting of who I was, whether it be in terms of my identity or paths I chose to go down. They would support me 100%. Now that's really rare for parents to do that, so I was really blessed with having awesome parents like that. I actually never had a moment of hiding myself away from my parents. And they were there side by side, stood by me the entire way. So they were super supportive. So that's it. I guess I'm officially out. Never really been in, but out now. Hello world. I am who I am and I love who I love. That's me, and I accept myself. I do want to say one thing though. It is National Coming Out Day, and I just shared my experience with you. However, just because today is today, don't feel like you have to come out. It's your life. It's your own journey, and just because there's a day celebrating our own sexualities, our own identities, please do not feel the need that you have to do the same. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next time.